Is the American dream dead? All you hear in the news is that ICE is going crazy, a lot of arrests, deportations, people lose visas, visas getting revoked, the high fees to get the visa, $100,000, the gold card of Trump, craziness. But then you look at other data and you see that a lot of new startups and businesses and ideas are introduced by the immigrants. Those companies grow and those immigrants get the green cards and US passports and help US economy grow. So which one is it? Is it dead or it's thriving, but there is some secret in that? Today, guys, I'm gonna break down what's really happening in 2026 with American Dream, and also will let you know how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. For the second decade, I've been helping the professionals, investors, and business people from all over the world to come to the US, work, green card, and US citizenship. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what actual hurdles are present in US immigration system and how you can get out of those with legal means. Now, let's start with H-1B visa. The Golden Gate in 2026 and moving forward is closing very fast. Why? Because this program has been tainted with two things: $100,000 fee, which no one understands who needs to pay and who doesn't need to pay. Of course we do, but you can't explain it to everybody. So people don't want to deal with this, don't want to know that. And number two, the level of the wages system that kind of makes it a little unfair for younger professionals who have less experience to be selected for H-1B lottery. So if you're a young professional and you want to participate in H-1B lottery, you're going to face two problems: the selection problem and your employer being willing to actually participate in that selection. Number two, the backlogs. And yes, in some categories, the backlogs actually cleared, but some nations and some other categories, the backlogs are still pretty big. So, of course, if you're willing to wait for many years, maybe you want to look at EB-3 category, maybe EB-2 if you can, if you have higher education, but those months that you're waiting kind of stealing your time, right? So you cannot start realizing yourself in the US, and this is no good for your career and for your peace of mind. Number three, the increased government fees for each category of the visa, and of course the growing attorneys fees who are helping you to get those visas done. And this happens not because attorneys are bad or the government is bad, it's just the laws are becoming worse and it's harder to prove any case, so more work needs to be expended to get the same result that you had to spend twice as less yesterday. Okay, so the cost of immigration to the US is growing year by year and it will never stop. Now, which pathways are still available to you guys? And I'm not going to segment you Chinese and Indians and Philippines and the rest of the world, the Russians, whatever. No, this applies to all of you. Okay, the best non-immigrant alternative for you guys who have education or have a few years of experience in a certain field. For example, IT does not require education, right? So you don't need to have a bachelor's or master's in software development, but you can be a good IT person, right? So we're talking about education or professional experience. So if you have that, then O1 visa is the best for you. And yes, it's a talent visa. It sounds scary, but your talent is measured by the criteria, the companies that you worked in, your salary, your projects, your publications, the associations you're a member of. So there's a measure of that. And most of you have a few criteria going on. We can help you with 3 to 4 criteria to improve your case. And we need to prove only 3 out of the 8. So if we show 5, 6 or even more criteria, you're getting those 99 chance of approval for O1 visa to come to the US within 8-9 months if you're outside of US, or if you're inside of the US, it's about 6 months to change your status. So on the scale of immigration laws, this is super fast, okay? Why O1 besides those good things? It's easier, everybody can participate, does not require education, has no limit, has no fees, very good. You can bring your family, and most importantly, you build the foundation for the future EB-1 or EB-2 NIW, right? So you can adjust your status to both, either or both. Of course, we're going to choose one, so we don't have to waste the resources. So these 3 visas, guys, O1 is initial, but EB-1A is the most used tool to get the green card. In some cases, EB-2 NIW. Both EB-1A and EB-2 NIW for most of the nations in the world are current by the visa bulletin. So it's a faster process to get those green cards in the future. If you want to know, do I qualify for O1 visa, then you should go through free evaluation process. The link is below this video. Find it, click on it, fill it out, send the answers to me. Within 2 days, I'll explain and show you which criteria are good, which we can help you with, which visa is the best for you, and whether you have potential. Potential means we will be able to build up your case with a team by my methodology, by my processes, get you to the level of approval for 99% for O1 and 90% for EB-1A and EB-2 NIW. So do the free evaluation right now, know your chances within 2 days. So guys, is American Dream dead, or it's been modified to find the right path to that American dream? And that only path that applies to most of you, it's clear, it's transparent, it's understandable, is O1 visa. So heavily consider that visa to get approval to first come to the US and do other steps already here. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about O1 visa and all the craziness that's happening in the US immigration laws. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.